Hi everyone, welcome to another video in Excel tutorials. Today we'll be looking at conditional formatting. So when you come here to learn conditional formatting, where does conditional formatting stay in Excel? You go to the Home tab and you see conditional formatting. So what is conditional formatting? Conditional formatting allows Excel to automatically change cell colors, icons, or data bars on conditions you set. It is one of the most powerful tools for visual analysis. It's very much straightforward and very powerful. It's something that I use quite a lot in my past 8 years as a data analyst. I use it anytime I'm on Excel and I want to present something, maybe want to present an insight faster. Conditional formatting comes in very much handy. You can see from explanation, Excel states that conditional formatting easily spots trends and patterns in your data using bars, colors, and icons to visually highlight important values. That's what conditional formatting does in a nutshell. So what it can do is that you can highlight numbers greater than a value. You can highlight duplicate values, top 10 values, top and bottom, top 10, bottom 10 values. You can see the lowest and the highest values. You can see specific text. You can see dates before and after. You can see entire rows based on a condition or trends using icons, color scales, and data bars. You can see directions, the icons, the color scales, and the data bars are here too. So that's basically what conditional formatting can do. And when someone looks at the data, one can easily get a quick visualization of what is happening in the data. So when you go down to home conditional formatting and want to use it on these little data sets and see how it's being used. So first of all, what you got to do is choose the first rule. Let's say want to highlight the values that are greater than in this sales column, the sales amount, which is one of the key things you might use it for. You can see we have sales persons here, all their sales amounts based on their product given and the product sold. We have their sales amount. We want to highlight, say, let's say sales amount above 50,000. How do we do it? You can actually select this column, go to conditional formatting, highlight cell rules, then we'll do greater than. Yeah, okay, I said I put 42,000 here. Yeah, you can see, let's say 40,000, 40,000. Yeah, then you can select the color we want to put, green color. Yeah, so now one can actually say all these are above 50,000. That's the rule we used. So maybe the manager asked you, just give me, highlight the colors, the people that did more than 40,000 for me, and it just comes in very handy without you doing so much analysis. So Excel highlights all the cells greater than 40,000. Secondly, we can do, let's say, cells containing the word good or bad. Let's look at this column and see. For what this column does is that anyone that is above 45%, it gives a good. The person's product sold and product given, the percentage of sold versus given products. You can see this, that's how I have 54 here. And it is 210 divided by 390 as a percentage. So the person is higher than 45. So that's why his review is good. If it's lower than 45, review is bad. So your manager just wants, okay, highlight the cells, those that have good reviews for me, and actually select here, go to conditional formatting, text that go to highlight cell rules, text that contains good, highlight it with a yellow. Yep, click OK. You can see now we have highlighted all the good. As pretty as easy as the alphabet. Yeah. So that's one of the usage for we've looked at cell values greater than. You can also look at less than, just works like greater than, because text that contains a particular word we typed, like good, it highlights those depending on the color we want it. Yeah. So if we had a set of dates, let's say we had 1 2025, enter. So if that is formatted as date, okay, let's call these dates. Just let's then we ought to do a conditional formatting on dates before any day. So we can actually select this, go to conditional formatting, highlight cell values, a date occurring. Let's do for today when I recorded this video. Let's cancel it and see on 01 November 01 11 2025. Okay, that gives us till 29th of November or the 30th of November 2025. Then let's do our conditional formatting here. I want to show you for the dates. Go to conditional formatting, highlight cell values, a date occurring yesterday. Yep, can do for this week. Fill it with, let's leave it at red, light red fill. Okay, you can see all the dates in this week have been highlighted. Same way we can do for last week, today, and anything we want to highlight, high cell values, a date occurring in the last 7 days. We can do today, can do this month. If we do this month, probably all of them are going to select because these are all the dates in this month. So our first conditional formatting is still there. That's why you see this one, except you can come here and clear the rules, clear formatting from cells. Yeah. So that's for the date part I wanted to show you. We can also highlight duplicate values. Duplicate values. Let's see where we can use that. Okay. So in this sales percentage, we have 25%. We have another 25% here. Conditional formatting can help us check duplicate values and say, okay, how many salespersons actually were had the same sales percentage? You can go on here. So highlight sales values, duplicate values. Yep, you can see all the duplicates. Go here, you can see 54 has a duplicate, 33 has a duplicate, 25 has a duplicate, 37, pretty much all of them that we selected here, all of them had duplicate. That's why they are selected. The ones that don't have duplicates will not be selected, or we can actually give another condition and say highlight duplicate values, unique values as green, as green. So what it does is that it highlights all the unique values. So we have all the unique values highlighted as green and all the duplicate values highlighted as red. Perhaps you wanted to delete duplicate values from a particular sheet, maybe a register that had a particular user ID came in double. Yep, or a user actually entered a survey twice. You can actually say, okay, let me delete one of the entrance, then you use conditional formatting to highlight the duplicate values, check through it before you can do your delete and clean your data properly. So that's basics for we got to know for conditional formatting. Also, we can use see another function. Let's see for top 10. Let's say for the sales amount, let's clear this formatting, clear rules from cells. Let's say the sales amount, we want to know the top 10 sales amount. Top 10 sales amounts. You can actually click here, go to conditional formatting, see top and bottom rules, top 10. We have top 10 here. Top 10. You can select the top 10 sales amount. We can do okay. Top 10 ranges from 50,000, from 48,000, from 45,000. Made the top 10 sales amounts. Yep, that's pretty much easy. We can actually change it to, we can change the number to any number. Let's see, conditional formatting, clear rules from cells. Let's say top rules. Understand? And do more rules and change it from here. When we come here, format only top or bottom ranked values. Let's see the top three. Okay. Oh, sorry, we didn't put the formatting. Top, bottom, more rules, top three. Then set the formatting. So you need to come and set the format. Format. Give them a green. Click OK. Okay. Select the top three. And see 5,200, 5,200 is duplicated, 60,000 and 57,000. Those are the top three sales amounts. Just with conditional formatting, you can actually get that. You can do bottom two and do bottom three with, let's say, select here, select all of it. Let's Control Shift down. Then I go to conditional formatting. You can also do top bottom rule. Go to more rules. Select my bottom here and do bottom three. Bottom three should have a red formatting. Yep. Okay. Okay. So you can see our top three as green and our bottom three as red. You can see 28,000, 26,000, 24,000, 28,000. They are the bottom three sales amounts. You can actually look for the sales persons that had these low sales amounts. Yep. I think one thing again, doing conditional formatting for the sales. Let's clear this. Clear rules. Yep. So what we need to do now is to find the bottom 10% in sales percentage. Let's see, we can select here, the formatting, top bottom 10%. You can see 25%. Let's do bottom 30%. See, okay. And see their sales percentage here. Yep. So Excel can actually select that for you, do that for you if you know the rules want to put. So another thing is data bars. Apart from color grading, we also have data bars. Excel can actually, let's say for sales amounts, Excel can actually show you in data bars, so you understand also better. Let's clear the rules. Clear rules from selected cells. Okay, so it wants to point out which ones are higher, which one are on the low end. Let's say we select this column, go to conditional formatting. These are data bars. We choose this color. Let's use a solid fill. Yep, looking at it, you can tell the ones that are higher. This shows like kind of a graph in the cells. You can see the ones that are higher at showing the graphs are higher. The ones that are lower, like 24,000, see the sales amount, see the graph is lower too. So it shows the bars to see which ones are on the higher end. Quickly, if anybody looks at, you can see the higher ones, the higher sales amount, and the lower sales amount. Yep, same thing we can do here with another pattern of conditional formatting, which is the color scales. You can use color scales too to see. Let's choose color scales, select color scales. So these color scales now, it apply a color gradient to a range of cells. The color indicates where each cell value falls within that range. Yep. So by default, Excel puts in red, yellow, and green. So if you look at the cost of products given now, you see the ones that are high, it means they are on red. The ones that are high were 92, 90. The color tilts to red when it's higher, and goes down to green when it's lower. So the ones that are in the middle, we see have a kind of amber color, orange color. So that's another thing. It formats it based on the range. If you can decide to select the colors you want yourself, you can change the colors to whatever you want in more rules. Yep, you can decide to come to more rules, change your color, your lowest value to red, and your highest value to green. Yeah, click OK. Show you the, yeah, the highest values. You can see they are green now. So the highest values. You can see the lowest values on red. Middle values are in between. So you can always do that for using color scales. You can also use icon sets. For example, let's say here, conditional formatting. We've done data bars, we've done color scales with icon sets. You can decide to put it in kind of icons and see, let's say directional. Yeah, let's choose here. Let's see icon set directional. Okay, I wanted us to read. You choose a set of icons to represent the values in the selected cells. So these icons now, we choose it. You can see the ones that are going higher, the trend is higher. It shows the trend with a green up. The ones that are lower, it shows with a red down. The ones that are around average, it stays on a yellow average. So that can actually let us understand, okay, if this the cost of product remaining is actually going is higher or lower for a particular salesperson. So you can also manage all these rules yourself and change it. For example, for product remaining, use these values and do for graph. We also have icon sets. You can choose these two and see how it shows here the graph. So one thing you should know, you can actually manage rules. Actually manage rules. You can edit or delete any rule. You can manage rules. Add a new rule. Yep. Let's say a new rule. Yeah, we format only the cells that contain only good or only bad. This is where you do it. The cell value is equal to, yep, maybe you type 25,000 in cells. Yeah. Once you do it, format it that it should give you a green color, maybe border or fill, give you a red fill, say, okay, and click on it. So that rule now stands. You can actually apply that rule, apply to this work, apply to this current worksheet, current selection. Yep. Okay. Okay. So since none of them is equal to, it won't give you. You can actually confirm it by doing manage rules. Yeah. If cell value is equal to edit rule, if cell value is equal to, let's use 180. Okay. Okay, now see, it points out the cell value that is 180. So you can actually manage the rules, and that's what conditional formatting is all about. So you can see the color of, let's say, the top 5 performers in cells. Let's say you're looking for the, let's clear here, clear rules from. So you're looking for the top 5 performers, just like we looked over the top 10. Yep. And go to format, top, bottom, top 10%. Maybe you're looking for the top 5%, people in the top 5%. Yeah, you can do the top 20%. So you have only the top 20% of the sales percentage for the salesperson. So anyhow we want to use it, that's what conditional formatting is used for. It actually helps you to visualize your data, and it can actually help you point out some little trends and send to your boss or your manager. A lot of data sets that I've handled most times, and what I do use most is I check for duplicates. Maybe I have a data set that contains unique IDs of maybe students or customers. Yep, and you need to check, okay, if anyone is duplicated, can actually come use your conditional formatting, select the column for the unique ID. Maybe if a name, you want to check if a name is duplicated, salesperson is duplicated, go check color scales, duplicate values, and to highlight duplicate values with the color. So if we had another John Mark here, copy John Mark and paste it here, automatically, because I formatted that column, it shows me that it is duplicate. So that's what conditional formatting does. I hope you enjoyed this video. Give a like, subscribe if you have not subscribed, and watch out for my other videos in this series. See ya.